Hello everyone. So it is Tuesday 27th of May and I am here in front of you to share an update about the market. Uh, the expectations from the market where after a consolidation we were expecting a kind of a breakout of that particular consolidation, but so far like in last couple of days we have not seen any kind of a breakout, right? So the attempt was there of breaking out, but then that attempt couldn't uh, complete or it couldn't sustain. So eventually what has happened is a failed breakout, right? A breakout attempt was made and it has failed, and then now the price is back again to a range bound kind of a scenario. So in Nifty as well as Bank Nifty, the situation is something like a range bound kind of a scenario. This is a daily chart. Now see, essentially the reason why I am updating over here is because Monday's candle was a good gap up candle, and after this Monday's candle we are seeing here something like a low of Monday is broken by today's candle. Now I'm waiting patiently for the day to end, and if the price closes above this 9 EMA, that is something that we need to ascertain, that is something that we need to see, check. For Bank Nifty it is currently above 9 EMA, but it is below the closing of previous day's candle, okay, and also it is below the low of the day. So that in a way tells us that something is not right, not as expected. It is still a sideways market, nothing has changed, but a word of caution, something like try and avoid buying at these levels currently. If there is going to be some kind of a correction, if there is a dip that is pending, if that dip is going to come, then we have to wait patiently and observe how the market is actually reacting, responding, and then accordingly we have to plan the action. More interestingly, if we take a look at talking about Bank Nifty, if you take a look at today's the Sensex expiring. So today if you take a look at banks, so Bank of Baroda is just near the open. HDFC Bank is about 0.7% down. Kotak is 1.1% down, 1.2% down. Then IndusInd is positive, that doesn't matter. ICICI Bank is about 1.37 down. Axis Bank is 1.8% down. SBI is just where it was yesterday. So these are the major banks which are showing some kind of a correction or retracement. Take a look at indices as well, the sectorial indices. So this is Nifty 500 on a daily chart. If you take a look, Nifty 500 is also closing below previous day's close. So now we'll need a close above this high even for Nifty, Bank Nifty, for us to consider the positive bullish sentiments. We need a close above these two highs. Once these highs are taken out, then and only then we can consider now it's again a continuation of the uptrend. It is very well possible that this is just a sideways action that is taking place, and instead of a breakout what we were expecting, it has just gone sideways, consolidating for let's say a couple of days. But then this shouldn't have happened. As per my analysis, this shouldn't have happened and we should have gotten a clean breakout is what my expectation was. But since that clean breakout has not taken place, then we have to exercise some kind of a caution. Let's take a look at Nifty. So Nifty currently in this particular range, right? Remember, Nifty has not yet made a new all-time high, like how we have in case of Bank Nifty, we have a all-time high. So Nifty has not made a new all-time high. It is still struggling around 25,000 mark, right? So this is also an important point to be noted. So Nifty currently is lingering around 25,000. At the same time, what we are talking here is that we need a bullish action above these levels, right? Yesterday's close and today's close. Let me put an alert over here. Let's place an alert. So once we get a recovery, then in that case we can consider that it is going to be an uptrend. Like, so continuation of uptrend can happen only and only when we get a new breakout above this level and price sustains above there. Then Nifty 500 we are looking at, then Nifty next 50 looks stronger comparatively, but then still below yesterday's candle. Mid cap is above, small cap is also above. Mid cap 250, this is mid cap 100, this is also above. The mid cap and small cap are showing good signs. The reason I'm worried about, or the reason I'm coming out with this video, is because India VIX has increased by another 4% today and has gone to about 18.7. This is also one of the point of concern, because India VIX is rising when the market is kind of showing us some signs of topping out. If this is a topping out sign, I don't know if it is going to top out or not, unless and until the 9 EMA is broken, price is changing the Dow theory. Unless and until these things happen, we need not be worried, we need not be concerned about it. But here right now, I will avoid buying unless and until this Dow theory changes, right? So this is a very simple update that I want to share with all of you, that we need to be on a defensive thing. Don't go aggressively bullish on the current market. Let it break out or break down. See, typically what happens now, if there is a breakout attempt that has been made, something like this, and if that breakout attempt fails and then eventually price goes down, then it can go up till the entire lower level of this range. So it can go up till here 24,500 or somewhere here, let's say 54,560, or so we have to keep our options open. Don't get blinded by the bullish view, or don't get blinded by your bullish bias. So just be there, hang in there, observe how these things are happening. Another simplest way to identify, let's say you want to identify sectorial strength. How you are going to do that? So I have a chart here. Let's say I have all these sectors added over here, Nifty indices. So Nifty is here currently minus 2%, and from there, let's say pharma, CNX 500, IT, infra, energy, PSU bank, auto, FMCG, defense and realty. These are the sectors which are positive comparing to Nifty. These are outperforming sectors. Now this I am checking only for today's action, right? If you want to change this and change it to, let's say, a week's action, what has happened in the previous week, which sector is leading in the last 5 days. So defense is the sector, defense is one sector which is leading by a big margin. And as you progress ahead, let's say if I go on to monthly, on the bottom left we have different timelines. Let's say if I go on to monthly, so even on monthly, defense is at the top, then reality is there, then metal is there, auto is there. Why all these things are happening? Because bank Nifty is not doing anything, it is just going sideways since this top, right? So why this happens is because after reaching to an all-time high level, currently bank Nifty is under some kind of a accumulation, and this accumulation eventually will lead to a breakout. But while this breakout will take place, along with that, I want Nifty also to be breaking out and trying to reach higher levels, something like let's say 25,500 odd level, or maybe 26,000 is something our expectation is. Let the price confirm it, let the market confirm it, and once the market confirms it, it becomes simpler, easier for us to analyze and understand, interpret, and then you trade accordingly. So similarly, relative strength, if we check on a 3-monthly time frame, it's been 3 months since the correction in the month of March, April and May. Currently we are in the month of May. So in last 3 months, the leading sector is Nifty defense, Nifty India defense, and PSU and all these things are currently not doing that great. PSU banks and all these things are positive, right? Nifty is 9%, and auto, metal, bank Nifty, Nifty finance, infra, PSU bank, realty, oil and gas and energy, all these sectors are positive, outperforming with respect to Nifty. But remember which sector was the first one to reach to all-time high. A couple of sectors, just remember those sectors, because these are the sectors which are going to play a very crucial role in the next up move of bank Nifty. Now how do you create this? So you just add a Nifty line chart, and then you go here, compare or add symbol, and by going here you can just add Nifty, and then whichever index you want to select, you can select that same index here and that index will get added to the same pane, just same percentage scale. If you select same percentage scale, it will get added to here as here only. So this is a simple method by which you can get to know which is the leading sector right now, and that's how you go about it, right? So that's it from me for this short video, a small update from me. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm signing off. Bye bye.